Good morning to all of my students. I am Dibyendu Mondal. Today I am going to discuss about solar water heater. Okay, solar water heater. So today our today's topic is solar water heater. Write down solar water heater. Solar water heater. Okay. First one, solar water heater actually a tilted flat plate solar collector with water as a heat transfer fluid is used. A thermally insulated hot water storage tank is mounted above the collector. A heated water of the collector rises up to the hot water tank and replaces an equal quantity of cold water which enters the collector. Okay, first one, if you draw the diagram of solar water heater, okay, if you draw the diagram, first one, this one is the horizontal line, okay, this one is the tilting condition, okay, tilting condition, this one is the sun ray, this one is the sun rays, another one is the here, okay, here this one is the sun rays, another one is the hot water outlet here, okay, this one is the insulated hot water tank, insulated hot water tank, insulated hot water tank, okay, another one is the cold water tank, that is the position of the cold water tank, higher position, this one is the cold water tank, cold water, okay, this one is the cold water, and this is the line, this is the support, okay, this one is the support here, okay, insulated tank also there is a support, okay, insulated tank, and this one is the arrow, another one line goes to tank like this, okay, like this, another one line goes to hot water tank like this, okay, hot water tank, another one cold water tank, okay, this one is the solar water heater, okay, so this one is the solar water heater. Actually a thermally insulated hot water storage tank is mounted above the collector. This is the collector, above the collector there one is a insulated hot water storage tank. The heated water of the collector rises up to the hot water tank and replaces an equal quantity of cold water which enters the collector, okay, equal which enters the collector. When hot water is taken out from the hot water outlet, okay, hot water outlet, that is the vent, okay, this is the hot water outlet, hot water outlet, hot water outlet. This is the hot water outlet. Okay, when hot water is taken out from the hot water outlet, the same is replaced by cold water from a cold water makeup tank fixed above the hot water tank. The scheme is known as passive heating scheme. Okay, passive heating scheme. Passive heating scheme. Okay, as water is circulated in the loop naturally due to thermosiphon action. When the collector is fixed above the level of the hot water tank, a pump is required to induce circulation. Okay. In average Indian climate condition, a solar water heater can be used about 300 days in a year. Okay, Indian climate condition 300 days per year. 300 days per year. Okay, solar water heater. 300 days per year. A typical 100 liter per day rooftop solar water heater cost approximately 18,000 to 21,900 and delivers water at 60 to 80 degrees centigrade. Okay, it has a lifespan of 10 to 12 years and payback period of 2 to 6 years. It has a lifespan 10 to 12 years. 10 to 12 years. Okay, it has a lifespan of 10 to 12 years. In other scheme, the hot water from the collector delivers heat to service water through the heat exchanger. Okay. So this is the solar water heater. Another one is the solar passive space heating and cooling system. Another one is the solar passive space heating. Solar passive space heating. Solar passive space heating and cooling system. Okay, so solar passive space heating and cooling system. Actually, solar energy is also used for heating or cooling building to maintain comfortable temperature. Solar energy, right, to maintain hot condition and cold condition. Okay, hot condition as well as cold condition. Okay, passive system do not require any mechanical device and make use of the natural process of convection, radiation and conduction for transport of heat. Use of passive heating or cooling system puts restriction on the building design. Restriction of the building design. Restriction of the building design. Okay, to make possible the flow of heat naturally, such a specially designed building is called solar house. Solar house, specially designed building known as solar house. The technology for passive cooling is much less developed than that for passive space heating. Natural passive cooling may not always be sufficient to meet the requirement and at peak load. Okay. First one, the solar space heating. If you draw the diagram, this one, that one, okay, this one is the okay, this one is the damper, warm air, this is the radiator, here is the position of the warm air, okay, warm air, okay, goes up, arrow goes up, okay, and outside is the double glazing, outside is the double glazing, okay. This is the solar radiation, okay, solar radiation. This is the another one condition, change the direction, okay, change the direction, okay, okay. This one is the, this is the solar radiation, okay, solar radiation. This one is the thermal storage, convection, here inside portion, convection, okay, and warm air, okay, warm air, and another one is the living space, cold air, okay, living space, cold air, okay. This one is the solar space heating, okay, solar space heating, okay. Active heating or cooling system employ mechanical devices. Active heating, mechanical devices, required mechanical devices, okay. Active heating or cooling system employ mechanical devices, that is pump, blower, etc. to circulate the working fluid for transportation of heat, and therefore a special building design is not necessary as required in case of passive heating. Nevertheless, careful building design and insulation is desirable and will be less expensive than the additional heating cooling load due to poor design. This one is the solar passive space heating system. The south facing thick wall, that is known as trombo wall, okay, south facing thick wall known as trombo wall, south facing thick wall, trombo wall, Okay, Trumbo wall, okay, is made of concrete and stone or composite or brick blocks and sand. Okay, the entire south wall is covered by absorption. The outer surface is painted black. The entire south wall is covered by one or two sheets of glass or plastic with some air gap. Solar radiation after penetration through the glazing is absorbed by the thermal storage wall. The air in the air gap between the glazing and the wall thus gets heated, rises up and enters the room through the upper vent, while cool air from the room replaces it from the bottom vent. Okay. Another one, sometimes reflecting horizontal surface. Okay. Another one, solar space heating with rock bed storage. If you draw the diagram, solar space heating, if you draw the diagram, very rough sketch, if you draw the diagram, okay, this one is the glazing south side. Glazing south side. Okay, solar radiation. Solar radiation. Solar radiation. Warm air. Warm air. Warm air. Another one is this one is the rock. Okay, this one is the rock. Okay, this one is the solar air heater. Solar air heater. Okay, solar air heater. This is the radiation. Okay, rock bed storage. Rock bed storage. Rock bed storage. Okay, another one, this is the entry of cool air. Entry of cool air. Cool air. Entry of cool air. Okay, so a movable insulation cover is also sometimes used. Okay, movable insulation cover that also sometimes be used to develop the building. Okay, another one, in another variation, the thermal storage mass is provided above the metallic roof of the building of the wall. Okay, another variation of solar space heating system here. Here a collector cum rock bed storage system is integrated with the apartment during daytime when direct drain through the glaze is sufficient, and hot air from the air heater. For natural cooling, the first and best approach is to reduce unnecessary thermal loads. Reduce unnecessary thermal loads. Reduce unnecessary thermal loads. Okay. Enter the building. For example, direct sunlight entering the building, which can be reduced by the use of some beakers or shading. Infiltration of outside warm air. For natural cooling, the first and best approach to reduce unnecessary thermal loads entering the building. For example, direct sunlight entering the building. Direct sunlight entering the building. Direct sunlight entering the building. Another one, second one, conduction of heat through the building element. Conduction of heat through the building element. Okay, conduction of heat through the building element. Third one, infiltration of outside warm air, which can be reduced by proper sealing. Infiltration of outside warm air. Infiltration of outside warm air. Okay, infiltration of outside warm air. Okay. In shading method prevents heating from the direct sunlight entering the house. In the ventilation method, warm air is driven out and cool outside air is sucked inside by utilizing the chimney effect. The evaporation method is effective in dry region where cooling is maintained by utilizing the internal heat to evaporator water. Okay, and during daytime the roof is covered by thermal insulating sheet to prevent heating of water due to solar radiation. Another one is the solar passive cooling through ventilation. Solar passive cooling through ventilation. Okay, তাহলে solar passive cooling through ventilation. Okay, if you draw the diagram, তাহলে air, this one is the south wall, okay, another one is the warm air, there is this one is the warm air, enter warm air, okay, and another one is the cool outside air, cool outside air, okay, cool outside air, that is the living space, living space. Okay, living space. This one is the living space. There is a gap. Okay, there is a gap. This one is the glazing outside. Glazing. Okay, solar radiation. Solar radiation. Okay, solar radiation. Okay, solar radiation. So in this figure, this is the solar passive cooling through ventilation. This scheme utilizes a solar chimney effect and is effective where the outside temperature are moderate. Okay, solar radiation is allowed to heat up the air between the glazing, heat up the air between the glazing and inner wall. Okay, the heated air rises up, is ducted outside, and the warm air from the room is drawn into the space due to the natural draft. Okay, natural draft. As a result, cool outside air enters the room from the bottom air vent on the other side of the room. Okay, other side of the room. Okay, so this is the solar passive cooling through ventilation. Okay, so another one type solar passive cooling through humidification. Humidification system means moisture content of the air in the room is reduced and cooling is maintained by absorption and evaporation. Okay, air circulation is maintained using chimney effect. Okay, due to natural draft thus produced, air is drawn inside from the west side. The incoming west side air first gets dried up. Okay, the hot air going out through the east facing wall regenerate the solid absorption material. In the evening, when the west wall is heated up by the sun, a reversal of airflow occurs and the function of east and west wall reverse. Okay, so this is the discussion about solar passive cooling through ventilation and solar passive cooling through dehumidification. Okay, thank you.